Can you hear me now? Can anyone hear me?
There we go. Got it.
All right.
It's around the button.
All right, here we go. This is LXWA. I am Drake Everhart, the co-owner. Addison Kate is on a vacation, but she will watch the reruns. So here we go. We got a 10-man's Royal Rumble. This is a number one contender to see who will be able to fight for the Retribution Championship. And here we go.
The following is the Royal Rumble match.
That is dope, the headphones.
Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 10 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations will occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner.
Royal Rumble winner. Like I said, this is a 10-man Rumble Battle Royal, and the winner will face another person winner later on for the new Covenant Retribution Championship here at XLWA. And the first competitor entering is none other than the Lone Wolf, Braden Black. This guy is tough as it comes. He has two brothers, Dakota Black and Silas, and of course they have their little sister, Danica Black. Braden Black drew lucky number 1. And his opponent, starting at number 2,
introducing the individual who drew
the Wrecking Ball, Wayne Cruz. This guy is making his debut. He is a Bis monstrosity. Just letting you all know, this is my second time doing a broadcast. The first time I did it was for Golden State Championship Wrestling, and now I'm here doing LXWA. And we're here just to have fun and enjoy the show. And sorry there is no sound. I just didn't want to hear all that crowd sounds and stuff like that. If you guys don't like it, you can leave it in the comment, and I'll try to do it better next time. But I just wanted to be able to hear my voice and of course the entrances. And as Braden and Wayne Cruz go at it, another person is about to enter this Rumble at number 3, and he is none other than John Saberwolf. This guy has idolized Umaga and Jacob Fatu. He considers them like family, except he's not a part of the bloodline. But he definitely wishes he could be. If anyone's tuning in, this is LXWA. And coming in number 4, Johnny Be Good. His favorite color is purple and sometimes hot pink, which is weird, but he loves it. And apparently he used to run with a group called the Fun Athletic Guys. But now he runs with a new clique. Her name is Princess Sparkalina. But she will not be in this because this is a 10-man battle royale. And coming in at number 5, the Snake Man himself, AJ Viper. And he's flying at nobody for some reason. And Rain Cruz has been eliminated. Our first elimination here in our 10-man Rumble. Good job, Wayne Cruz. It's not your night tonight. And coming in number 6, he is the friendly neighborhood Reverend Johnny. He has class, he has athleticism, and he will preach the gospel. And he will throw down with the hands of God. A lot of action going on here. Who will be our first number 1 contender for the Retribution Championship? From all the way from Badville, bad boy Scotty Martinez. He actually resides in Sacramento, California, but he likes to call it Badville. And maybe just like Wade Barrett says, he got some bad news. Well, hopefully he'll have good news. Except the Viper is already trying to get him out. And then coming in number 8, he is the rock star of the VIP club, Logan Blade. He loves his music. He loves taunting the females. But he also loves coming in with an entrance. And coming in number 9, this guy is crazy. He is twisted. He is the brother of the silent assassin, Crypto. This guy is twisted as they come. If you thought the Wyatt 6 and other Bizarre was crazy, this guy takes that cake. A lot of people trying to tempt people to get out. Who will be our next elimination here in our 10-man Rumble to see who will be our number 1 contender or the first number 1 contender for our new coveted LXWA Retribution Championship. The 2 scariest men in the ring, AJ Viper and Crypto, are going at it. Johnny B. Good is holding on for dear life, got thrown over, and I think Bad Boy might have just saved him because he took out Braden Black before he could even do an elimination. Oh, that was an impressive vertebraker by the Reverend One. And then he gives him the lethal injection, or how he likes to call it, the last rites. Bad Boy is trying to attempt to take Braden out, but Braden is saying no way. If you all just tuning in or coming in or watching it later, this is LXWA, and it looks like Logan Blade has been eliminated. So now we will be down to our final 8. Well, right now it's 7 in the ring, but 8 will be coming in because he is coming in number 10, who is the lucky man. And Braden Black was just eliminated by AJ Viper by a super kick.
A competitor has been eliminated.
And John Saberwolf has been eliminated by our resident monster, Crypto. Now it looks like Revan is trying to get AJ Viper out. Can he succeed? It looks like AJ's trying to hold on. And no, Reverend did get AJ Viper. He told him to confess his sins, and that's exactly what happened with AJ Viper. So we are 4 in the ring. And the final competitor is none other than the EWN World Heavyweight Champion, the Dark Horse, James Maller. For those who don't know, EWN is Elite Wrestling Network. They do a lot of good stuff over there. We also have our NXT version, which is HVW, that is connected to EWN. If you all want to go down for promos and stuff, you can hit up Scotty Martinez or Robin Reyes. They will help you get involved. And it looks like another person was eliminated, but I missed it. And I don't remember who was exactly all in the ring. But we are currently down to Bad Boy, the Reverend, Johnny B. Good, and the EWN World Champion, James Maller. Did James get the lucky number 10? Or would one of these guys that's already in the ring be able to make that win? But the Reverend was just super kicked by the bad man. He said, "Here, Reverend, you confess your sins." And now we're down to our final 3. Johnny B. Good, James Maller, and Bad Boy Scotty Martinez. And Johnny B. Good has been eliminated. Now we're down to 2 people who call each other best friends. They run a group, a terror group, known as the Unholy Vengeance, and they're both in the middle of the ring right now. But Bad Boy is making mistakes because he's taunting the Dark Horse. But now he just got a vertebreaker by the Dark Horse. And now it looks like James is going to try to get the Bad Boy out. And can he do it? Is he going to become our number 1 contender here for the Retribution title, or at least get that opportunity? And yes, he does. James Maller comes out victorious. He's already a world champion in EWN, and he's here to collect gold because he wants another one. Congratulations, James. Congratulations to all the other competitors. You gave one heck of a 10-man rumble. You guys fought. Now, we are on to our next match, which is an 8-woman battle royal, and this one has a chance to earn an opportunity as well for the Rebellion. Oh my God, Rebellion Championship. It's just like the Retribution, but for the females. So, and I thought Addison Kate was on vacation. Apparently, she is coming to wrestle in this match. And as far as I'm hearing, she is the owner of LXWA, and she said if she wins, she will have a surprise on who would take her place in that match for the opportunity at becoming champion. But let's see what happens. So coming to the ring, she is none other than the owner of LXWA, my partner, my ride or die, because we own this together, and she is the illustrious Addison Cates. And no, that is not flirtatious of Drake Everhart. I just got to speak very highly of her because I don't want to lose my job. And now her opponent making her way to the ring.
And from no place in particular, Allison Grace.
Oh my God, it's Autumn Sweet, aka Angel Sweet, at least that's what I'm hearing. This is her twin sister, Adeline Grace. She's very devious, and she's willing to beat anyone, and even if the owner wants to get in this match, she's ready to take her out as well, because she doesn't have a problem to hurt authority. She looks ready, she looks fierce, and she wants this Rebellion Championship. So who will be the first competitor for the women's version of the Retribution Championship, known as the Rebellion Championship?
Jade Sweet.
I don't know. Her name is Jada Sweet. Does she have any relations to the legendary tag team Angel and Johnny Sweet, the resident pimp? I just heard word that this is a daughter of Johnny and Angel Sweet. She apparently has a twin sister known as Leia, and she will be here also competing. Wow. I don't know. Maybe there is something going on. Maybe there are words that they are alive. I heard rumors that they were gone. Then I heard rumors they were on vacation. I have no clue, but we'll have to keep tuning in to find out. If anyone would know, their daughters would know, because apparently that's what I'm hearing. And the fourth woman coming into this Battle Royal to earn a shot at the Rebellion Championship is
from the
Danica Black. We just saw her brother, Braden Black, fight in a 10-man rumble. And I'm not sure if she saw what happened, but Braden did not win. But she is looking forward to bringing some type of energy back to her family ties. Can she do it? We're here to find out. And for those that are tuning in, this is LXWA, a new COFED. We're just here to enjoy, have fun. There is no drama. There's no BS. We're just here to enjoy and watch created wrestlers fight and enjoy the show. And the fifth competitor in this 8-woman battle royal is none other than the America's Sweetheart VIP Club member, Kayla Morrigan. This lady thinks all about fashion, and she's also thinks she's God's gift of earth. But these other ladies might have an issue with that because they do not like her attitude, because apparently it stinks in the locker room. All those VIP club members, they think they're all that and that they're better than everyone. But let's see, can she do it? Can she bring gold to her faction? And the sixth woman in this 8-woman battle royal is none other than Medusa, the Witch. She is also known as the Queen of Carnage. She's here to bring pain, give pain, cause chaos, and she is representing the Hellhounds. She looks up to the Queen of Malice, the Queen of Chaos, and apparently this is one of the daughters of Dude Scotty and Kylie, or is it Bad Boy and Kylie Rose? I am not sure, but I might have that all backwards, but it really doesn't matter because this girl doesn't even care about her parents. She idolizes the Queen of Malice, and she's looking to get that exact her plan upon these women tonight. And can she be the first competitor for the Rebellion Championship?
From the nearest nightclub,
Maisley Jade. She is also a twin. Her sister is Kalani Sky. She is the adopted daughters of the LGBTQ power couple, Celine Taylor and Cassidy Moore, the current Extreme World Champion. And she's looking to add more gold to her family ties. for a chance to earn a shot at the coveted Rebellion Championship. She is the Southern Belle, the heart of Texas. She calls home Lexi Hart. This is the sister of Dark Horse James Mallard, the guy who just won last match. Can his sister also get a victory here and stay up one and be on the same level as her brother? We're here to find out. But I heard this one has more backbone, she's more tougher, and she is brutal, and she is saying whatever she needs to say, and she does not care whose feelings get hurt. And speaking about being hurt, a lot of feelings are going to get hurt tonight because there's only going to be one winner, and there are 8 competitors. Who will become victorious? Who will punch their ticket for a shot at the Women's Rebellion Championship? Well, let's find out. As all these women are attacking each other, going head to head, they all look wonderful. They all look talented. They all bring something to the table, but only one can walk away winner. And our beautiful, illustrious owner over here is showing why she's the boss in the first place. And she just took out Adeline Grace. Adeline Grace has been eliminated by the owner herself. I don't think Addie is going to be very happy about that. But I guess they always say, do not cross the boss. So we are down to our final 7 competitors. Who will be our next elimination? Who will lose their opportunity at our championship? Well, let's tune in and find out. Nice verdict breaker by the America Sweetheart, Kayla Morgan. And it looks like the owner and Medusa Witch are trying to get Danica Black out. I don't know why she's working out with the Medusa the Witch, but now it looks like she had enough of teaming up, and now she went right after that said witch. And Lexi Hart has been eliminated by Kayla Morgan. Lexi is not going to like that. She just got manhandled and scrambled like breakfast eggs. There was 8, and now we have 6. Kayla's going to go try and look like she wants the owner out, but the owner said, no, you're going to have to work harder than that, Kayla. And now Addison Kate is trying to get Kayla in the ring. And Maisley Jade has been eliminated by the Queen of Carnage, Medusa. And there's another one. Bites the dust. Nice try, Maisley. Better luck next time. If I were one of these women, I would literally try to take out the owner, not trying to say I want the owner to lose or anything, but if you want an actual shot at the belt, she's the one to be tossed over that rope. And now it looks like Jada Sweet is taking my advice because she's trying to get Addison Gate out. But if I was Jada, I wouldn't because she has control and power. But I don't think she would abuse her power here. If she lost, she would lose fair and square. She would lose with a smile. Because we know it's best for business. And the owner just pedigreed Kayla Morgan. She must have a little bit of Stephanie and Triple H's training regimen in her. And Kayla Morgan has been eliminated by the owner herself, Addison Kate. So we're now down to our final four. The Queen of Carnage, Medusa the Witch. Straight out of the Southern Wolfpack, the Lunar Rebels, Danica Black, Jada Sweet, and the owner, Addison Kate. And it looks like Danica just got punted in her head by a venomous shot to the eyes. And Medusa the Witch is now going, or was going toe with the owner, but decided to go back after Danica. Nice. She just hit her finisher on Danica. That will wear her down a little bit. Jada's like, no way you're going to hit me. And now it looks like Addison Kate's going to try to get Jada Sweet out of here. Is she going to be able to do it? Or is Jada going to be able to get back in? Yes, Jada fights with heart. She does have that. Addison Kate has been eliminated by Jada Sweet. So now we are down to our final three, and one of these will gain that right for the competition for the LXWA Rebellion Championship, who will walk away a #1 contender and punch that ticket. And I just got word from Madison Kate as she walked to the back. She just said she adores and enjoys wrestling with all these talented, lovely ladies. And she was happy that one of her very best, well, she thinks all of them are best, but one of her best took her out. And now it looks like Jada was going after Danica, but Medusa stopped that. That could have just saved Danica. And now Medusa's going to try to get Jada Sweet over. Can she do it? So far, she's holding on. And Jada Sweet has been eliminated. And now we are down to our final two, Medusa the Witch and Danica Black. Both are trying to bring gold to their family ties. Or one to their faction, the other one to family. Let's see who will have that right. Danica Black is your winner. She has punched her ticket. She is the first #1 contender for a shot at becoming the first ever Rebellion champion. And she's busted, by the way. I hope she goes in the back and get that fixed. Because it kind of looks pretty bad there. But like they say, when you strike a wolf and you make them bleed, they become fearless. Now we're on to a 10-man gauntlet. The winner of this match will take on the Royal Rumble winner from earlier in a single competition to become the first ever Retribution champion. So let's get this 10-man gauntlet on the road. So here we go. 10-man gauntlet. 10 will fight, 9 will lose, 1 will stand. and they will earn their right to face the Royal Rumble winner from the earlier to become Retribution champion. But that will be on a later show, not tonight, because we have so much more to come.
The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner.
So the first person in this 10-man gauntlet is Silas Black. His sister just won a chance to become Rebellion champion, and now Silas wants to redeem what happened from the Rumble when his brother lost. And Silas is the older brother, and he doesn't like when Bloodline goes down, but they come stronger, they get better, and this is what they're looking for. Silas is ready for that opportunity to take the gold back to their back. Who drew unlucky number 2? But Silas is going to have a lot to go because he has to go through 9 competitors to actually get that opportunity. Can Silas do it? We'll find out. And the unlucky person that drew number 2 is the dashing one, Derek Price, the leader or co-leader of the VIP club with his lovely sister, Cassidy Moore, the current world champion here of LXWA. He's looking to bring gold to his family as well. He just witnessed a lot of his VIP club members did not be able to take gold here tonight. So he's hoping that he can do it. I don't know what's in that cup, but it's giving Dashing Derek Price too much energy. Well, like they say, Red Solo Cup. Let's fill it up. Let's have a party. Well, that's what Dashing wants, a party, and he wants to do that by a victory here tonight. Let's find out. A Claymore by Dashing to Silas Black. Now they're going for a brawl. Nice Northern Lights suplex. Dashing is not being too kind to Silas because he is breaking every limb, or at least tried to, and now Silas finally got a reverse, but it wasn't enough because Dashing just reversed it back. Gotta be a lot faster, Silas. They're messing with one of the co-leaders of the VIP club. He's smart. He's strategic. And he has Dashing good looks. At least he says so. And now Silas finally gets some offense himself. He was in trouble there for a little bit, but he's finally decided he's able to fight back now. He's showing why he's the older brother of the Lunar Rebels. advances and who gets to go home? Let's tune in and find out. Well, they're going for a lockup, but they look like they're just staring in each other's eyes. But it looks like Dashing got too mesmerized by the yellow-looking ones because he is the one getting an armbar. Just like Jericho would say in his 1,000 holds. Armbar about 27 different times. I think that's just Jericho's favorite move other than the Walls of Jericho. But we're not talking about Jericho. We're here talking about Dashing Derek Price and Silas Black. And they look like they're both being very... Now they're going back and forth. A chop by Silas. Oh, and it was Silas that came out on top. Can he capitalize? Can he get the first victory? Can he advance in this 10-man gauntlet? He still has 8 others to go to, though. And it looks like Silas is giving Derek Price the claw. And this wears down Derek's shoulders. But Derek says, I ain't tapping out to you. You're going to have to try harder than that. Oh, he got him in another submission. And Derek Price finally taps out. Silas said, here, I'll break your neck instead. You don't want your shoulder to go out? Fine, I'll snap your neck. But Derek's like, no, that's my money maker. Can't do that, so I'll give up. And now he gets to face Riker Valentino. He calls himself the Italian Stud. He's brutal, and he doesn't care about his opponent's well-being. Silas, this is a powerhouse that you're going to go up against. Can you handle that? And Riker said, you know what, I'm going to try to win this quick. And Silas reverses, and Riker reverses back. That's what you call wrestling. Well, look like they're about to look in each other's eyes again. Now they're hugging it out from the back. Looks like he's trying to stretch his stomach out and kind of like a reverse bear hug here by Riker. And a snapmare into a headlock version variation by Silas. Breaks the hold there. He may needed that to get out of this. And now they're back to doing the bear hug reverse stretch. But Silas is like, nope, I'm reversing this time. Let me stretch you out instead. And Riker and Silas is wrestling out here because there's a lot of chain going on. And now Riker is trying to put a lot of pressure on Silas's neck. Could be a good move. Might be a bad move. Let's find out. A beautiful backdrop by the Silas one. He calls himself the Dark Wolf. For those who don't know, this is LXWA, a new Kai Fed, and we're here just to have fun and do great stuff. That was a beautiful neck breaker. And now it looks like Silas is going for a Dragon Sleeper on Riker. Riker's going to have to show some toughness here if he wants to come out of victory, because he has 7 other competitors to go through. Now we get the forearms to the chest, Sheamus' favorite move. And then Riker says, here, I'll just punch you in the head. Kind of like an insult to injury there. But Riker is now kind of getting some steam up. And then he spears with a belly-to-belly suplex. Silas jumps back to his feet like it didn't even face him. But Riker just jumped off with a diving cutter. And with his signature, Silas is on the floor for the pin. That's a 1, 2, but Silas, no. Riker hesitated there, or it looks like Silas reversed. It was looking like he was going to go for his finisher, but Silas reversed. And now with a spear of his own, but Riker says nope. He wants this. But Silas just told Riker, go to sleep. That's a 1, and Riker says nope. No snap time for me. Silas must be frustrated, but he doesn't look too frustrated because he's staying on top. Oh, now Riker's getting the claw, just like Dashing did earlier. But Dashing didn't tap out to this, and I don't think Riker will either. Doesn't look like it. But it looks like Silas is calling for him to get up again. But Riker moves out of the way because he looked like he was going for a diving forearm or something. And now Riker throws the Dark Wolf outside of the ring. Just know, guys, you can't win unless you're in the ring. But maybe this could buy Riker some time to get some momentum and to put the beat down on Silas. And now we're going to punch, and now he slams his face to the floor. Into the steps. Riker is showing no remorse for his opponents. But that's just how Riker is. Now we finally get back in the ring, get actions in the ring. It looks like Riker is going for an STFU. Will Silas tap out? And Silas did. He's tapped out to Riker. And now it's the Blood King himself, Johnny Vega. In other places you may know him as Johnny Vicious, but here he will always be known as Johnny Vega. Thank you all for coming to watch. I'm glad hope you enjoy the show. This is Lxwa. We're new to the whole eFed live world, so bear with me, just enjoy the show. Right now, the ones that are in the ring is Riker Valentino, which is the one on the floor, and the one that's doing the attacking, he is known as the Blood King, Johnny Vega. We are in AI versus AI here. No one plays it. We're here just to watch and enjoy fighters. A lot of reversals here. Riker goes for a flying forearm and he connects. Riker is trying to get more win, but he is bloody, so that could hinder him a little. But usually they always say this man, if the man sees his own blood, he becomes a nut house. And he just connected his finisher on Johnny Vega. Is that going to be enough to put the king down? And it's a no. Riker looks very frustrated, so now he's picking on him, slamming him again. Trying to go for a pin and tell him to stay down. One, and King says no. He doesn't want to lose here. And a great cannonball by Riker. And he runs and he slides into the groin of the king. Mr. Vega must be in serious pain right now. I would be if I got hit by that move. Lucky it's him and not me. Riker is trying to go for, it looks like a camel clutch with the king tap out, and no, king says, nope, I'm out. He broke out of that like a prison yard. And now he's calling to get Riker back up. And now it's a lot of back and forth, but it looks like King is trying to find his footing here. Can he do it? He looks like he's trying to come back. King is trying.
648. 648.
He went for an armbar, but Riker is not having it. He doesn't tap out. He won't tap out. Gonna have to break Riker's arm to actually do anything. And he went for his finisher again. Can that be enough to put the king down? And that is. Riker eliminated his second competitor. Riker does not want to go down without a fight. Now entering is the Puerto Rican Nightmare himself, Casey Kane. This guy is a huge powerhouse. Riker has a major problem coming at him. This guy is known for breaking careers. Look, see, even Riker just chopped him and it didn't do nothing to him. And Riker just took a head to a turnbuckle from a electric chair drop kind of thing. A pop-up powerbomb by Casey, now going for a pin. Is that going to be Riker's ending? And yes, it is. Riker has finally been eliminated, and we told you Riker had it out for him. And now it's the reverend partner, the Prime Minister of England. Well, at least that's what he claims to be. His name is A.J. Valentine. His partner didn't fare too well in his last match. Maybe AJ will have better luck. And Casey Kane is going to work on AJ, but can they find a way to take down this powerhouse? Oh, nice. I think they just busted open Casey Kane. AJ is doing fair well against Casey. But it looks like Casey was able to get back into the groove because he's here now beating down AJ Valentine outside. But AJ is fighting back. I think they finally figured a way to weaken up Casey. Nice combo by the Prime Minister over here. Don't get him mixed up with the Prime Minister of Evolve, because he is not related. He just calls himself the Prime Minister of England. He speaks about God, he believes in the Christ, and he takes him wherever he goes, and that's what gives him strength. When I actually one time interviewed him, he told me that, do I believe in God? And I told him, I sure do. And he's like, good, because I didn't want to have to put my hands on you. Whatever that meant. But right now, AJ Valentine is doing what he can against these Puerto Rican Nightmare, but he's also taking a fair share of a beatdown. He needs to hurry up and end this as quick as possible if he wants to even have a better chance of winning. It looks like he's going for a sharpshooter. Is that his finisher? And it is. He pulls on the back, but Casey's able to get out. And now Casey went with a clothesline. A gun-rich power bomb to the Prime Minister by Casey. What an incredible match this is so far. For anyone tuning in, or I haven't been saying much, this is a chance to face the winner of the 10-man Rumble earlier, which was James Mallard. So whoever wins this will face him for the chance to become the coveted first ever Retribution champion. And I know James is in the back watching this match carefully, because he wants to know who's going to take him on, who's going to be able to dethrone him, because he wants gold and he's collecting them, because he is the AEW and World Champion. But right now, we have to find out whether it be AJ Valentine or Casey Kane advancing. But let's find out right now. It looks like Casey may be going for something here. He's going for a torture rack, but AJ Valentine gets out of it. He needed that badly. And AJ Valentine jumped over Casey, missed him by a mile. I don't know if that was a smart move. And now Casey's choking the life out of the Prime Minister. If he's gonna find that Holy Spirit, he better find it quick, because and he did. He found some type of spirit. He gave him a elbow to the face. That was his finisher. He calls that the truth and consequence. It's like a rotating flying elbow. You may have seen that from R-Truth. So, but he says his is more powerful, because when he hits you, he calls it your baptism. So did Casey Kane get anointed in the Christ? Well, he didn't get pinned, so he says it wasn't enough to take him down. And now we're going another Irish whip. That's what we call a deep six. A big elbow drive by the Prime Minister. Now the Prime Minister is going back up, and another elbow drop. And I don't know why the Prime Minister taunted, but I think that was a bad mistake, because he just gave Casey Kane an opportunity to hit his finisher, and he is now tapping out, so that was a bad move. So Casey Kane advances. Who is he taking on next? Oh, speaking of Dude Scotty, he's here today. He's here to take Casey now. Well, he might have an easier time now with Casey, because the Prime Minister did weaken him down. So if Dude Scotty can hurry up and get a quick beat down, he may be able to advance. But I heard that he's still looking for any evidence or any information on his brother, Johnny Sweet. Well, it's his foster brother, actually. They've disappeared, him and his wife. Well, we just saw one of the daughters, so is that saying that he's alive somewhere? There is rumors that he is. There's rumors that, well, at least to do Scotty, he was told bad information that he was in a car accident, but I'm hearing that they are here, but I don't know when they will make their return because they were on a private retreat trying to work on their marriage. So, dude, Scotty, I hope you listen to this. Your brother is alive. There is info that he is currently alive, and he will make his return with his beloved wife because they are the current LXWA tag team champions. They have been, even when they went on a hiatus, they said they would come back if the company decided to open its doors again. And Casey Kane was just eliminated by a beautiful Claymore by Dude Scotty. And now he has to face Fripto's brother, the silent assassin, Schizo. And Dude Scotty's looking at him going, really? Not this idiot. But this is number 8, so we're down to 4 competitors left of this 10-man gauntlet. One of these guys, one of these 4 men will walk away winner and face on another show later to be determined James Mallor for the Retribution Championship. We'll find out who will become that contender. But Schizo is trying to get back in this groove here because he's fresh, but he wants to beat down Dude Scotty. I heard this guy hates the color purple, and he just hates people in general. And if you thought his brother's twisted, this guy is far beyond reach. I tried to talk to him once, and he just stared at me and wouldn't say a word. He just pointed and then gave me a cutthroat. Like he was signaling like my funeral or something. But I don't know. I stay away from these guys. These guys creep me out. And it looks like Schizo got Dude Scotty in a dragon sleeper here. Well, did. And now Schizo looks like he can fly. I don't know if you can do that. Can you? Well, maybe you can because you do look like a little bit of Jeff Hardy there. And he does. He does a flying DDT. But Dude Scotty says, no, you're going to have to do more than that if you want to put me down. But Dude Scotty is showing hard like always. And he does a flying cannonball to Schizo's back. Is that going to be enough? And Schizo's like, nope. Got to do more than that. And now we throw him. Nice. Running power slam by the dude, Stir. Oh, it looks like Schizo's giving Dude Scotty a mandible claw. And Dude's like, get your hand out of my mouth, you sick son of a gun. He goes, oh, here, you want to gag? Here, you can choke now, too, on the rope. And he goes for this beautiful Sol Ruka cutter. I don't know, did that put damage on him? But it looks like Dude's able to get it up quick enough to... It looks like, oh, the future shock to Schizo, but that wasn't a finish or anything. It's just a move that he likes to pay tribute to Dean Ambrose. And it looks like we might be going for a signature or finisher now. It's a signature. Is Schizo going to tap out? I don't think you can get him to say give up because this guy don't talk. Well, at least that's what I'm hearing. But then again, he says a lot of words over there in Golden State Championship Wrestling. Maybe he just doesn't like LXWA, or maybe he doesn't just like me. But either way, dude is going to town on Schizo. Can dude do it? Can dude get another advancement here? Because there's only 2 more people, I believe. Oh, he hit the Dude Buster. Can he do it? And Schizo's like, no. Not enough for me. Oh, he's going for a crossface. Oh, he's gonna tap him out. And Schizo taps out. I don't think Schizo could take that much pain anymore. Dude Scotty has finally found his weakness. But, it's the co-owner. Hey, it's me. Oh, it's not me. That's an imposter. But he does have great style, though. I'm the true Drake Everhart. Who is this wannabe? Dude Scotty, you better whoop this guy, because I want to find out who this guy is. Because it's not me. If I find out this imposter wins, I'm going to be so mad, because I will... Nah, it can't happen. Come on, dude, you got to do something. Don't let this imposter wannabe thinking that he's so cool going to be able to beat you guys. I'm rooting for you, dude. Don't fail me now. I believe in any of my talent here, except that imposter. Yeah, good. Mess up that ugly mug's face. Oh, a clothesline up. Oh, a supercharged forearm by the Dude Man. Dude Scotty, it's not like Dude Love, but he did have some remnants of him. He does like Dude Love, though. This guy does love just like his foster brother. But he has more of a mean streak, though. Can Dude Scotty do it? Let's put the hurt down on this guy. Oh, it looks like he's getting some Randy Orton triggered up here, because we just seen vintage Orton by the Dude Man. Oh, another Claymore to this imposter's face. And now we got a big elbow drop. Now Dude's deciding he wants to fly. Oh, he does a curb stomp. They call it the coup de grace, or at least Finn Balor does. Is that going to be enough to put the imposter away? And the imposter says no. Man, just give up, imposter. You don't belong in this ring. You don't belong here. You get the hell out of my ring. Come on, dude. I'm rooting for you. Break this guy's ankle. Break his arm. I don't care. Because he doesn't belong in here. I don't think this guy even has a contract. A nice super kick. Is that going to be enough? And it is. Drake Everhart, imposter. Get out of my ring. You don't belong here. Oh, no. The man of steel, Mr. Shaquille. Can Shaquille just survive enough to become the #1 contender to face James Mallor, or will it be Dude Scotty? He's been fighting with a lot of heart tonight, but Shaquille is going to town on him. Oh, and Shaquille tried to go for a flying drop kick, but Dude Scotty's like, please, I saw that. And now Dude Scotty got some upper hand here, and now he's going for a combo. Nice combo on Shaquille. Dude Scotty is fighting with heart, man. I've never seen anybody have heart other than his foster brother, who I can say he's a king of hearts. But in this case, he's the pimp of hearts. Speaking of Johnny Sweet, I've heard that him and his wife are going to defend their tag titles eventually. I just don't know when. But they haven't arrived here, so I know they're not backstage or anything. But then they could be. I've known them to walk in the shadows sometimes, just to stay under radar, because their daughters are fighting, so that could be means they're close by. And speaking of Johnny and Angel Sweet's daughters, Dude Scotty is the foster brother, so that would make those girls Dude Scotty's nieces. I don't know if he even knows that he has new nieces, but he does probably now. But Jekyll and Dude Scotty are fighting with the best of their ability. They both want a shot at the Retribution Championship. They both want to earn gold here. They both want to make a name for themselves. Maybe one wants salvation. Maybe the other one just wants recognition. But we'll find out who's walking away winner here tonight and who will face James Mallard on a later date to become the first ever Retribution Champion. Oh, Shaquille went for a flying spear. That may be enough. Deuce Scotty may not have much left. And Deuce says, no way, Shaquille. I say no way, Jose. That is heart. That is determination. And now Dude Scotty is busted more than he already is. And now dude looks like he's PO'd. And now Dude Scotty is finally getting some footing, but Shaquille was able to get out of the ring. And a double axe handle by the Dudester. I gotta say, I gotta give it to both these men. They are incredible stars. They're incredible fighters. They always give it their all, and it looks like Dude Scotty is. He's leaving a legacy here. Oh, Dude Scotty went for a submission, but it looks like Shaquille's not having it because he's getting out of that. Nice reversal. But Dude Scotty says, nope, I'm still beating you up, sir. And it looks like he's going to go for a flying whatever, and he does. It's a knee drop bulldog made famous by Mr. Best in the World, CM Punk. And that's it. Dude Scotty wins. He finds the heart. He finds salvation. He finds redemption to conquer the 10-man gauntlet. So later on another show, it will be James Mallard taking on Dude Scotty to become the first ever LXWA's Retribution Champion. And he's pointing to the crowd saying, that's for you, brother, wherever you are. And now he has to show that he's the better physical specimen. Alrighty then. We're here with another 10-woman gauntlet this time. And the winner will take on Danica Black at a later show to find out who will be the first Women's Rebellion champion. So let's get to this match going.
The following is a gauntlet match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two superstars will start in the ring. With one superstar eliminated and new superstars. The eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, or disqualification. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner!
So the first woman that drew number 1 is someone wants to feel the glow.
From the city of
And it's Leia Sweet. She's here to tell people to feel the glow. This is Jada Sweet's twin sister, Leia Sweet. Maybe Johnny Sweet and Angel Sweet are Star Wars fans, because I don't know. She does have the spelling of Princess Leia. But maybe that's not where she got her name at all. But that's just my theory. And I'm Drake Everhart, and I'm the co-owner of LXWA. But it sucks to see Leia Sweet drew number 1. But all these women are talented. Everyone here at LXWA is. And I'm here just to enjoy this show, and I hope you all as well. It doesn't matter if you're here in the stream live or you watch it later. It's still going to be one heck of a night. And the lady that drew unlucky number 2, who's going to take on Leia Sweet to start off the gauntlet here tonight, is none other than
from the
Lucy Kane, Casey Kane's sister, another terrifying terror, but Casey had a better opportunity. This is unlucky for Lucy, but she is a powerhouse, and she's known for conquering barriers, and this could be one of them tonight. But she has 9 women that she would have to go through. We'll see what happens. Let's tune in and find out.
Gallon. Wow.
Here we go. This is a 10-woman gauntlet, and the winner of this match will take on Danica Blett at a later date to become the first ever Rebellion champion. But Leia Sweet is doing her best to go into town on Lucy. And that's what you got to do, Leia. You got to stay on this lady, or she does that. Now Lucy is getting some offense. These two are both being fierce right now. And Leia is showing that heart just like every other sweet in the family tree of all sweets. And Lucy's going for a quick pin, but Leia Sweet's like too early for that. A beautiful stunner by Lucy Kane. And a clothesline over the rope sends Leia crashing to the floor below. Sorry for the excessive noise. There are doggies in the house, so you may hear them whine from time to time. Just be an FYI. I will try to do my best to try to keep that noise down to a minimum, but what can you say to when you have pets in the house? But Leia Sweet is doing everything she can to take down this spawn of creatures named Lucy Kane. But I gotta say, these two women are battling with heart, determination. They bring fire. They know what they bring to the table, and they're not afraid to show it here in the middle of the squared circle. For anyone that's showing up or watching, this is LXWA. This is a new co-fed on the circuit. I am very new to this. This is my first type of broadcast, doing it live, at least for LXWA. So, I'm trying to do my best. You always can leave comments if there's things that I could do better. I will try my best. But thank you guys for at least stopping by, showing up. But Lucy Kane went for a pin, and Leia Sweet kicks out at 2. Nice lethal injection by Lucy Kane. It looks like these both want to try to do something. And Leia Sweet hit her finisher, so is that going to be enough to get elimination here? And it is. Leia Sweet advances, and Lucy Kane has been eliminated. Number 3, the Queen of Chaos, Queen of Malice. Leia Sweet just had to go through one tough lady, and now she has 2. She has to go through the Queen. Will she have enough power, or will the Queen be way too much for Leia Sweet? We'll find out. But that was a beautiful black hole slam, or a deep 6, however you want to call it. I am Drake Everhart, and I'm here co-owning this lovely LXWA show. It stands for Lxwa Extreme Wrestling Alliance or Association. I'm still trying to remember the A, but it's something alliance like that. Nice belly-to-back suplex by Leia Sweet to the Queen. And Leia is trying to do everything she can. She's trying to show that heart. But I know this is not the end. She has a lot. But I gotta say, Leia is looking incredible here. But I think all ladies are incredible. Everyone that comes in here and fights, everyone who competes is amazing as the other. Excuse me. A nice tornado DDT by Leia Sweet. Thank you all for tuning in and joining us. If you're here just to stop by, that's great. We're always welcome people. Just popping in and popping out. But this is LXWA, and this is a 10-woman battle royal or gauntlet. We're not here to monetize. We're not here to, for looks or, stuff like that. We're just here to enjoy old-fashioned wrestling and video games and that passion for that. But it looks like Queen of Malice is finally getting some footing here because she's taking it to Leia Sweet. The Queen is calling for the finish. Is it going to be the finish? Well, she gives that the deep six, but she didn't use a signature here. Yeah, but Leia Sweet did. Was that going to be enough to put the Queen down, or was it too early for that maneuver? And it was. Queen kicks out at 1. Leia Sweet going for an arm-trapped armbar to the Queen. She's going down on her limbs, so that might be a good thing. Try to weaken down the Queen in every body part possible. But the Queen just super kicked Leia to the New World. The Queen of Chaos, she keeps a book. She calls it the Book of Chaos. And if your name is written in it, bad things happen to you. Or good things. You never know. It's that type of mystery. And Leia kicks out after a haluva kick straight to her jaw. Leia is showing that heart, the heart of the sweets. And it looks like the Queen is going for a Dragon Sleeper, and that was her finisher. And the Chaos Queen herself just tapped out Leia Sweet. Now making her way to the ring, she is a rock star. She took her time and hiatus from her band called the Holograms. But she's here because she idolizes the Queen here, and she is part of the Hellhound, so this may be a friendly confrontation, or maybe the Queen's just going to beat some sense in her protege. But we're here to find out. Like I said, this is a 10-woman gauntlet. The winner will face Danica Black, who won earlier in the day, for a chance at the Women's Rebellion Championship. Finish with that? A lot of back and forth here between Jim and the Queen. Oh, looks like the Queen just busted open Jim. Now we got a kind of a rear naked chokehold by the Queen's Jim. The Queen is showing some determination and drive here. She wants to win this as much as every woman here. But it looks like Jim reversed the finisher of Queen. She knows the Queen, like she idolized. She looks up to this, so it's going to be kind of hard to hit something when your protege idolizes you every move. And Jim hit her finisher on the Queen. Is that going to be enough? And Queen says, no way. That is not going to be enough here. A big elbow drop. And now she has to show off. It looks like Jim has a black eye for some reason. Maybe that was when Queen of Malice kicked her in the head. But the Queen of Malice has just been eliminated by Jim. And I'm pretty sure Queen of Malice is very proud of Jim. Sparkalina. This is Princess Sparkalina. She is the partner and best friend of Johnny Be Good. They represent LGBTQ. I don't know why, but they don't really tell me a lot of their personal stuff. So, but I just know these guys are incredible stars. So now we got Jim against Princess Sparkalina. Sparkalina and Jim on back and forth. Sparkalina's trying to find her footing here since she is like it's beautiful. It's EBT. So, access the background. Have problems here. While they're getting it. I will try to minimize that noise as much as I can. Oh, that was beautiful. She calls that the Stardust. And would it be enough? And Jim says, nope. No way, Sparkalina. Gotta do more than that to beat me. And it looked like she's going for a rear naked chokehold. That was her finisher. And Jim has been eliminated. She's tapped out to Princess Sparkalina. And coming at number 6, Johnny Vega's wife, the Blood Queen, Kinsey Vega. So now we got another queen in the ring with a princess. You can say this is pretty much a royal match. But like I said, the winner of this match, 10-woman gauntlet, will take on Danica Black on a later date to find out Rebellion champion. Speaking of championships, we have a few of them coming up later in the evening. So, but right now, we are here on a 10-woman gauntlet. We have 6 competitors so far that came in, and we're down to these 2 women right now, Princess Sparkalina and Kinsey Vega. I just want to take that time to thank you for stopping by, for everybody who's stopping by. I hope you enjoy the show. We're just, we're new. We're just trying to get our footing here, but we're also just a fed that loves to watch wrestling and watch video games and has that passion, and we just enjoy things. Sorry about that. I am back. I just had to pause it because these dogs were making too much noise. So we're back in the match here. We are still watching Sparkalina go against Kinsey, and it looks like Kinsey is giving a variation of a dragon sleeper to the princess. These women of LXWA are incredible. They're just talented. They're lovely and beautiful in every way. And I wish them all the best in their careers here in LXWA and hope the best women win. I don't know how much more Sparkalina can take, but we'll find out. Sparkalina is trying so hard to get this elimination from Kinsey Vega, but it's not enough. Well, she tried to go for a flying double stomp, but totally missed. But she still was able to capitalize and get on her opponent again. But now Kinsey got the momentum back and it went for the reverse. I don't know how much more the princess can take, or even the queen, but we'll find out how much more they got, because they're still ready to bring that fire here in LXWA. Is that going to be enough? And Sparkalina says, nope. It looks like she's going for an arm guard crossface. It will be that be enough, and it is. Sparkalina taps out. Queen of Blood, the Blood Queen, Kinsey Vega advances. Now coming at number 7, she is the powerhouse of the VIP club. One half of the power couple, or the LGBTQ power couple, Celine Taylor. Her wife is Cassidy Moore, and she is the current LXWA Extreme World Champion. Well, Kinsey is just breaking Celine Taylor's back across the barricade. This match has been incredible. I love watching all the talent fight. I love how they all put their body on the line, all for a great cause, all for the great entertainment we all call wrestling. But it looks like Kinsey just has a little bit more fire than Celine right now. I don't know what has gotten into her, but maybe she's worn out from all the training she does at the Celine Taylor Wrestling Academy in her hometown. But, or maybe she's just not hungry enough like Kinsey is. That was a beautiful flying DDT from the Blood Queen. Looks like the Blood Queen is getting Celine back in the ring. And Kinsey hesitated there for a second. I don't know if that was a smart thing by her, but apparently it caused her to get a quick pin and Celine to get some momentum. Now she's trying to fight back, so did Kinsey make a mistake? Or was it just a game? Like, she wants to have... And it was. See? I knew that Kinsey was just faking. She likes to play mind games in the ring, and she just did that. And Celine did not see it coming. Well, Kinsey went for her finisher, but Celine saw right through it and did not want to give up. And a nice big elbow drop from Celine Taylor. Looks like you're going for like a torture rack from this beautiful powerhouse. Oh, we got a camel clutch. But it looks like they got rope break to break it. But it was reversed. She tried to do it again. And a double stomp to Celine Taylor. Or on Celine Taylor, I should say. And Celine Taylor has been eliminated. The Blood Queen has advanced to... And that coming at number 8. She is bad. She calls herself the baddest woman on the planet. Bad Bee. She basically resides anywhere she wants, and she gets whatever she wants. Just look at her. Ladies love her, men want to be with her, and ladies sometimes want to be her. And Kinsey Vega was quickly eliminated by Bad Bee. This is why we call her the baddest woman on the planet. And I know, Ronda Rousey, already has that claim moniker, but Bad Bee doesn't care. It's Bad Bee. That's why she is known as Bad Bee. And here comes Kalani Sky at number 9. This is Celine Taylor, the one that was just eliminated by the Queen earlier. This is one of her twin daughters. The other one is Maisley Jade. And now we're here to witness these two lovely women in the ring. Looks like we're almost down to our final 3 competitors. Who will walk away a chance to face Danica Black at a later date for the Rebellion Championship? And they're going a lot of back and forth here. A lot of back and forth. And a lot of great talent and a lot of fighting each other. And nice, beautiful moonsault. Springboard moonsault, I should say. Now they bring the fight outside, but for how long, who knows. But it's a reverse by Bad Bee. Well, I'm back. I had to take a little small break for a second, but we're still watching. It's still going. We're here with Bad B and Kalani Sky in the middle of the ring. Bad B and Kalani have been both fighting with heart and determination. They both want a shot at this belt. They both want to win. But let's see who will advance, who will not. No one knows until it's all said and done. For those who are just watching, this is LXWA. I am the co-owner, Drake Everhart. This is an AI versus AI. And we're just here to enjoy the show passing for wrestling, video games, stuff like that. And if you're just stopping by, great. Thank you for stopping by. We're not here for views or anything like that. We're just a fed that just enjoys wrestling and want to have fun and just, you all know. But it looks like a rear naked chokehold by Bad B. Is Kalani Sky done for? Who knows? She's trying, but she doesn't tap out. She doesn't give up. She wants more fights. Nice, beautiful claymore by Kalani Sky to Bad B. But Bad B kicks out at 1. Now we got some turnbuckle action. Nice flip. It looks like this is some type of comeback because this is like the dragon comeback. She fires up. She is going for her signature. This is a triangle chokehold or the sky hold. Is it going to be enough? No, Bad Kalani, let's go. You know, maybe she knew it was getting loose and she didn't want Bad B to take the opportunity, but we'll see. And then she goes for a move. Nice kind of variation of the Northern Light suplex. Another submission hold, but it's not going to be enough to take down the baddest woman on the planet. Oh, Bad B calls that bad news because it's usually bad news to anyone she connects it on. But Kalani has heart and she kicks out. She's like, no, I still have more fight in me. Now we got the triangle chokehold from Bad B. Is that going to be enough? And Kalani gets out of that submission hold. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for showing up, popping in, say hello. How you all? Hope you guys are having a great day. This is LXWA. This is a brand new Coffee. We're just games and want to do something just for fun. We're not here for views. We're not here for looks. We just want to show up and show out. And Kalani Sky has been eliminated by Bad B. So now we're down to our final 2 competitors. The daughter of Johnny and Kenzie Vega, the Blood Princess, Nevaeh Vega, who will take on Danica Black at a later date for a chance to become Women's Rebellion champion. Will it be Nevaeh Vega, or will Bad B somehow persevere and take her opportunity? We'll find out soon enough. Nice reversal by Bad B to Nevaeh. Nice combo by Nevaeh to Bad B. Who's going to become victorious? Who will take that trophy? Who will be able to take Danica Black on later on, or a later date show for the women's coveted Rebellion champion to be called the first ever Rebellion champion? A reversal by Bad B. Bad B usually shows trying to do what's best for her and trying to get the victory. It's been a tough uphill battle so far. All she has to do is get through Nevaeh, and she punches her ticket to take on Danica Black. And she got a Dragon Sleeper on Nevaeh. That could weaken a little bit, but then a spear by Nevaeh, would that be enough to, and Bad B kicks out. These ladies are showing heart tonight. These girls put on a show. I hope you guys all enjoyed this show as much as I have so far. We're doing great. We're doing wonderful. And it's a reverse by Bad B. Can she get enough to finally get that chance to a beautiful swinging neck breaker? These two ladies are going toe-to-toe right now, trying to do everything they can to take home. And it looks like Nevaeh is trying to go for some Three Amigos. Must be a fan of Eddie Guerrero. And she does hit it. Is that going to be enough? But Nevaeh says no. She wants to put more hurt on Bad B. And Bad B taps out your winner, Nevaeh Vega. She will be taking on Danica Black on a later show to be determined to become the first ever Rebellion champion. All right. We are finally speaking of championships. This match is for the Circle of Life Championship. These two men have earned their right to finally see who will become our new Circle of Life champion here in LXWA. So let's get this match going. This is a TLC 1v1, so there will be no rules. Only way to win is to grab the title hanging above the ring. Let's see who wants it more. Will it be the VIP Brawler, Kenny Dynasty, or will it be Robert Jr.? Let's tune in and find out. Let's get to the match. Let's go.
I'm having a great time.
Well, I'm glad the fans over here are enjoying it. I hear them. They're chanting. They're going crazy. Now here comes Kenny Dynasty. He is the VIP Brawler. He is representing the VIP Club. And he can finally take home gold. He's been struggling everywhere he goes. He just can't get it when it comes down to championships. Will this be that same opportunity, or will Kenny finally grab gold and finally have something he can call his own? We're all about to find out, so let's tune in. Let's go. Yeet! And a good friend of mine always says, and everybody says, yeah. And now his opponent, another man that has been on a good streak and great winnings here, is none other than the new up-and-coming star, Robert Jr., a.k.a. RJ. This guy got class. This guy got style. Maybe this guy could be the new Circle of Light champion if he can get through Kenny in this TLC match. Here we go. Here we go. Two competitors hungry for one. So let's find out who will become the Circle of Life champion. Robert Jr. tells Kenny to bring it. So does Kenny. Now they're both going at it. One, they're just going back and forth. For those tuning in, this is Lxwa. This is a 1v1 TLC match to become the new Circle of Life champion here in Lxwa. I hope you enjoy the show. I hope you're just, even if you're just stopping by to say hello, that's great too. We appreciate it. Robert Jr. decided to fly out a drop kick, but totally misses Kenny Dynasty by a mile. But Kenny is trying to win this really quick because he keeps trying to grab that ladder, but RJ does not want him to get it. But then RJ finally goes, you know what, maybe I should try to grab the ladder. And here goes Kenny about to go grab it again, but no, he slides out this time. He doesn't want it. What is he looking for? He's going for a steel chair. RJ puts it up and it drops Kenny on the back of his head on a steel chair. Are we going to get our first climb, or are we just going to still fight? It looks like we're going to go for more fighting. And it looks like we're doing a choke slam off the turnbuckle. What incredible that was. Now we're getting more fight. Who will be more hungry? Who wants to become Circle of Light champion? And we'll find out. And it looks like RJ decided, you know what, maybe I shouldn't leave that ladder up. That's bad. Because what if Kenny does this? And he was right. And it looks like RJ's outside the ring. What is Kenny doing? He went for a silver side dive. RJ is now hitting the floor. Kenny gets back in the ring. What is he going to do? He's going to grab the steel chair and crack RJ upside the dome. He basically just said, hallelujah. A Claymore to Kenny Dynasty. Kenny gets back up like it didn't even faze him. Probably telling RJ, you hit like a woman. But now RJ say, fine, here, take a vertebraker. And now RJ is finally climbing. So do we get our first touch at the title? And yes, but Kenny's like, nope, get the heck off my ladder. Elbow drop by Kenny Dynasty. These two are incredible. At least we finally got someone trying to climb up. But I think Kenny wants to fight now because he didn't grab a ladder yet. I think he just wants to hurt RJ. But whoever wins this belt is definitely going to be earning it, because this match will be brutal. A stunner by Kenny Dynasty. Now, Robert Jr. rolls out of the ring. I do not know what Kenny was doing with this steel chair, but Kenny is choking the life out of Robert Jr. Kenny's calling for RJ to get up. And he's going for a signature, and he connects it. But somehow RJ just gets back up to his feet. And this could be his finisher. Hey, right on top of the ladder. That could be it. That could be RJ out. And Kenny does put up the ladder. He's going to climb it, and yes, he is. He's going up. He's trying to grab it. He's almost has it. He's almost getting it. And RJ finally gets up to his feet and starts attacking Kenny. That was close. Kenny almost had it. And now RJ is going to slowly try to get up this ladder. But Kenny's like, nope. If I can't get it, and you can't get it. Now Kenny's looking for something else. A table finally comes into play, and Kenny just throws it at him. Sometimes I wonder, what is Kenny thinking? Because some of his actions here tonight are a little bit questionable. Or maybe he just wants to tell RJ that he needs a little bit of wood in his life. Whatever is the reason, we have action here in LXWA. Their X in the name does stand for extreme, and we're about to get extreme here with this TLC match. We already had a chair hit, that table thrown, and now a ladder getting picked up again. And Kenny just gets another ladder, and RJ's getting up, and Kenny's like, I said no. And now Kenny's trying to pick up the other ladder. And now he gets thrown out to the ring again. And RJ's like, I want that belt. And he gets back in the ring. And now they're about to go back and forth and brawl. Kenny punches him. Block. Now back. Hit. 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 Oh, blocked. Hit. 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 Hit again. Who is going to come out on top of this brawl? Will it be RJ? And it looks like it will be. And Kenny's just got busted open. Kenny hates to see his blood, but now he is stunned on the floor, and RJ's climbing. Is that going to be enough? And Kenny just got in the nick of time. That was close. And Kenny just got pushed. And now it looks like he's trying to go for again, and Kenny's like, fine, you want to step on the top here? You can fall all the way down. Now, backstabber. Oh, it looks like he's going for something, and it was reversed by Kenny. Kenny saw that coming a mile away. Kenny really wants to win this match. And he moves out of the way of a flying forearm. But I don't know if RJ should be picking up that ladder. That might have been a mistake. But we'll see. But no, it's a reverse. RJ is trying to stay in this. And he throws him. Oh, Kenny caught him in midair as RJ was trying to hit a claymore. Kenny's calling for RJ to get up, and it looks like he's going for his finisher again, and he connects it. Now Kenny just has to grab the ladder, set it up, and get up that. But he doesn't set up where I think he sets it up. He decides to put it in the corner, and then he grabs it again. He wants to put it back in the corner. I don't know if Kenny knows what this match actually is, or maybe he just wants to hurt RJ more. Who knows? You're going to have to get RJ out of the ring or move him from that section, Kenny. But if you want a chance. But no, we're just going to put it in the ring and we're going to fight some more. What are you doing? He's getting up. And he moves. And he's going to hit his signature. And he does. And what are you doing, Kenny Dynasty? He wants to hurt RJ because he's grabbing a chair. He said, fine, we're going to get extreme. Now he throws it out of the way. How much more these two can take in this TLC match, I have no clue, but this is incredible. This is fire. Like I said, this match was going to be brutal, and it's proving me right. RJ grabs the ladder, sets it up, and they both miss a move by flying. RJ connects us with a neck shot, and RJ gets out of the ring with a chair and gets cracked in the head because Kenny decided to taunt instead of doing anything. And now RJ just beating the life out of Kenny and busted that chair. That chair will not be any more than scrap metal. Kenny's going to get back in the ring, and he gets it just in time. He's trying to get this big guy down off that, but he gets kicked out. And he gets pushed off the ring again. And Kenny gets out of the ring again with a sledgehammer, and he hits him. And he cracks him again. Cracks him again with it. Have we had enough, boys? Apparently not. Oh, he tried to go for a finisher, but it looks like RJ reversed him. And Kenny Dynasty gets tossed out of the ring. And now he gets back up in time. Is it going to be enough? Kenny tosses him off the ring again. I just don't know. But this match continues. Gonna finally climb up. And he does, but Kenny got up fast enough. But Kenny gets out of the ring for some reason, picks up the table, moves it into there. Kenny is here for a fight, that's for sure. He's not done yet, so Kenny wants this match and he throws the chair across the ring at the face of Robert Jr. Now we got a table. And now he's busted open after Kenny decides to throw it at him. Now he sets it up. And he's trying to... Oh, almost threw the table. I don't know if that was meant to happen, but Kenny needs to do something. He finally grabs the ladder. He sets it up. Is it going to be in the right position for it? He is climbing. Kenny's almost touching it. He's got it. And Kenny does it. He has now become the LXWA Circle of Life champion. Kenny finally gets a title in his name, his first championship ever. He fought, he scratched, he did it. He bring it back to the VIP club. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have an LXWA rules match, which is basically ECW rules, the Extreme rules, but a winner must happen, and this is to become the last statement champion. I know it doesn't show it, but it is. It wouldn't let me put it on for some reason, but it is here. So let's get this match going. So introducing first, making their way to the ring, is Will Walker. This guy came in guns blazing, and he earned himself right for a chance to become a last man standing champion or last statement champion here at LXWA. And he gets to take on the daughter of Johnny Sweet and Angel Sweet, AJ Sweet. For those who don't know AJ Sweet, she has the love and heart of her father, but a fearless temper like her mother. Will it be enough to take down Will Walker and claim the last statement champion? Or will Will Walker walk away as the new last statement champion? We're all about to find out. And here she is, AJ Sweet. This, I believe, is our co-main event tonight. For those who are just turning in or just about to tune in or just watching it here, this is LXWA. This is an LXWA rules match, kind of similar to the ECW rules. And it is for the last statement champion. One of these guys will be walking away as the new champion. Will Walker did block out of that, but AJ Sweet comes back with a reverse of her own to get back on top. Let's see who is hungrier for the last statement champion, who will become champion, who wants to be champion. And a quick pin by AJ Sweet, and it was just the count of one. And now they're going to do some back and forth, but it looks like Will got more punches in right now. Now AJ comes back with her own, a couple more, and she just gets chopped, punched back, and a super kick to end the sequence. Now Will Walker gets some of his offense in. Now we got a barbed wire bat And AJ Sweet tried to go and hit Will Walker, but he got out of that. He saw that bat coming, and he was like, oh, heck nah. These two are credible superstars. Both of them earned their shot. Both of them are hungry for a title opportunity. Both want the championship, but only one can walk away. Who will it be? Will it be the purple hair heart warrior AJ Sweet, or will it be this mysterious Will Walker? And it looked like Will was trying to go for a signature, but AJ Sweet reversed in the nick of time. Great match so far. Now Will Walker picks up and now she's going for the Dragon Slayer, a move famously made by her father. And Will Walker tapped out, and that's it. That is the game. That is the match. Your new last statement champion, AJ Sweet. She just made her father proud. She used the move of her father to become champion, just like her father did many, many moons ago. All right, here we go. We have our main event of the evening. It's a 2-on-2, 2 out of 3 falls tag match. You have the sisters Anastasia and Serafina taking on the brothers Johnny Blade and Jimmy Blade. The winner of this match will take on our legendary, good gracious tag team, the undefeated, unstoppable power couple, Angel Sweet and Johnny Sweet, for the coveted LXWA Tag Team Champions. So let's get this match on a go, because I'm pretty sure Johnny and Angel Sweet wants to know who they will be facing on a later date. Like I said, main event, and it is tag team action. Making her way to the ring first is Anastasia. She was formerly known as Death Venom, but due to certain circumstances, she had a reconfiguration, went back to training, and came back as the beautiful Anastasia. She is known as the Resurrection One. Maybe that's why she came back, is to be resurrected her career. And now her tag team partner, the fiery, blazing princess, Serafina. For those who don't know the little backstory about her, she was also known as Blazing Venom, the sister of Death Venom, aka now Anastasia. She also decided to have a change of scenery and decided to go back to her roots and wanted her real name, Serafina, the Blazing One. They look pumped. They look hype. But they got to take on the Bond, the Brotherhood of Johnny Blade and Jimmy Blade, and making his way to the ring, formerly known as Johnny Capone. He's back from his hometown of Chicago, and he's here with his brother once again, Johnny Blade. I talked to this man earlier today before the show, and you know what he told me? He told me to go F myself, for one. And two, he said that he's taking over the tag team division, and he's going to prove it here tonight with his brother. Did this guy bit off more than he chew? Is he just talking and no action? We'll find out. And now the guy who is strange in many ways. This guy in the backstage during his little interview before this match, and not only did he say he was going to win, and he guarantees that, he also says that he believes in the moons, the stars, the darkness, the shadows, and I have no clue what he's talking about. If anybody else knows in the back knows what you're talking about, please hit me up on the Drake Everhart 1-800-EVERHEART hotline and let me know. Because if not, I might need to get this guy a therapist. But either way, they're here to fight the beautiful sisters, Anastasia and Serafina. So let's get this action on the road. Like I said, 2 out of 3 falls. The winner of this match will take on the legendary, unstoppable power couple for the coveted LXWA tag champs, Angel and Johnny Sweet. That's if they actually show up. It could just be a show, because like Ray said, rumors have it that Angel and Johnny Sweet disappeared when not a trace, and some people think they died on the coast of Mexico, and others believed that they're somewhere on a vacation. Maybe they just want to live life. Maybe they want to figure out what's wrong with their marriage. Who knows? I don't. The one who does know is Addison Kate, but of course, she's not here right now. But a good, beautiful combo by Johnny Blade to Anastasia. Who will be the first team to get to the 2 falls? Who takes the chance to becoming a future tag champ? Or maybe they just get beat down by the tag champs. Who knows? But Johnny Blade finally gets to his brother, but Anastasia was quickly to get him, and now she is putting the hurt on Jimmy Blade. Spinebuster by Anastasia to Jimmy Blade. We have an Irish whip. Another spinebuster by Anastasia. She is putting the work on Jimmy. Jimmy needs to find some way, and now she blinded with venom and just punt him in the head. Is that going to be enough? Jimmy says, no way. Going to be more than that, lady. And then she just straight punched him after he tried to get back to his feet. And now she's going to town, fist to the face multiple times. And Anastasia tried to go for her finisher, but Jimmy Blade was just in time, or enough momentum to take over. Because that could have been a hurt, big hurt on him. That could have been where Anastasia got her the first pinfall or first fall for her team. And now Jimmy tags his brother. They're about to do a double team. They call this the Blade 9 or the Switchblade. And those who turning in, this is our main event. 2 out of 3 falls tag team match. The winner will get to face the current reigning and defending tag team champs, Angel and Johnny Sweet. A DDT to Johnny Blade's head by Anastasia. Anastasia's going to town. I wonder when she's going to have enough to finally get her sister in. But she doesn't, and Serafina stays out there. Why? But maybe she knew that her sister had strong enough to kick out. But Serafina needs to finally do something, or this might be an over quick. It looks like they're going for a submission hold. Could that be enough? But Serafina finally comes in because I don't think she knew her sister had enough left in her. And Anastasia stopped Jimmy from flying at her. And he's going to go for a power bomb. No, he's going to do electric chair drop into the corner. And cannonball. Anastasia just really wants to fight herself because she didn't even take an opportunity to try to get Serafina in the match. I don't know if she's being darn stubborn or plain stupid. Oh, she finally heard me and decided to get Serafina in. Maybe they finally had enough. They just did the midnight hour. And now Serafina finally gets her first time in the action. And Jimmy Blade is taking a true down beat down. And a big elbow drop by Serafina. So far, this is an incredible tag match. We show a lot of tag team wrestling. This is beautiful. Nice move by Serafina. She's calling for a cutthroat. You rest in peace. And now she chop blocks Johnny Blade in the leg. And now she's going for a vertebreaker on Johnny. Now she's going to town, about to break his arm with nice high heels. I would not want to be stomped on my arm by any lady with heels like that. And now they're doing another tag team move, and they hit it midnight hour again on Johnny Blade. And that's what we call tag team wrestling. And now she ran across the ring so fast and then decided to chop block Johnny Blade in the leg once again. She's climbing up. And she double stomps the chest of Johnny. That had to hurt. And Johnny Blade just connected his finisher. Is that going to be enough to take down the sister? And Serafina says, no way. You're going to have to do better than that, Mr. Johnny Blade. I don't know what he was doing there. Maybe he decided he was going to do a running something, but decided to have a change of heart. Now he's going to go for a submission. Is that it for her? Is the Blade's going to finally get a first fall? And it looks like Jimmy already has a fall, apparently. That's weird. I don't remember when anybody tapped out, but apparently Johnny and Jimmy has one fall. Jimmy and Johnny just needs another win here, another fall, and they could be facing our tag champs at a future date. Or can Anastasia and Serafina finally find their way to get back in this game? Anastasia needs to find a way to reverse and get out of this. She finally does. And a power bomb to Johnny Blade. And she's breaking the back with a backbreaker. She's trying to get her sister in. She does. She needed that because she looked tired as heck. But Seraphina and Anastasia need to figure some way to get back in this game, because if Johnny and Jimmy gets that one fall before they even get a fall, it will be over. Nice clotheslines with a backdrop. And they went flying. 2, and it's nothing. Jimmy was a little late of getting in. And she's going to go tag her sister in. I have no clue. She's the more precious one. Maybe she knows something. And I don't. There's some type of combo here. Straight big boot. And she tried to go for a signature, but Johnny saw it right through it and reversed that. But now they're going to go for a tag team move on a Johnny with the Midnight Hour again. And they connected for a third time tonight. And what are you doing, Seraphina? A Guntritz powerbomb. Oh, she's going to do a weird variation of some type of submission. And Johnny Blade got out of that. I think he just got... And Johnny jibed over Seraphina. Maybe that was his intention, or maybe he just forgot the landing zone. Because it was a no-fly zone real quick. Oh, a twist of fate. That was the finisher of Anastasia. Is that going to be enough? And it is. Anna gets up 1. Now each team has 1 fall. They just need 1 more. And either team could be facing our champs. And it looks like she's going for Hell's Gate. If Johnny Blade taps out, this is it. It's over. And he does. Anastasia makes the Blade Brothers tap out. And they are your winners. They're going on to face Johnny and Angel Sweet. One of the most powerful, beautiful, illustrious power couple tag teams we had in LXWA history. Angel and Johnny Sweet. And there you have it, guys. Anna and Seraphina earned their shot at a tag champs. We saw most incredible matches here tonight. It was a beautiful, awesome, and amazing show. I am Drake Everhart, and I would like to say, see you next time.